Welcome to Fairies and Folktales. This is my channel and my first ever video. Today I'm going to talk about the North Texas Yarn Crawl, which I went to. That was my first ever yarn crawl because I just started crocheting at the very end of last year. It was a lot of fun, and I'm going to go through which stores I was able to visit and what yarns I got at each store. I started my yarn crawl on Saturday, April 26th, which was the day after it started. I went to Juju Knits, which is located in Fort Worth. I got this one yarn. It's Cascade Yarns, and it's Resolve, which is 68% recycled nylon, 32% recycled alpaca, and it's so soft. So, so soft. I feel like it's going to be really drapey whenever I crochet it into something. And the other thing I got there was this absolutely adorable tin. There we go. And you can put your needles, stitch markers. I also have a measuring tape in there. And it's from Firefly Notes, which is located in Canada. Uh, a lot of the stores that I visited for the yarn crawl had these tins. They're so cute. And they even have a little packet you can buy with a magnet to put in the bottom of it. And it comes with, I think, 10 needles as well. On that same day, I also went to West 7th Wool, which is also located in Fort Worth. I got two Cascade yarns. They're Cascade 220, and the color is Shire. They're really beautiful. And then the other one I got from them is this really, really gorgeous sparkly yarn. Not focusing. Don't look at my face. There we go. And it's actually a hand-dyed yarn from West 7th Wool itself, which I thought was really cool. I wanted to buy one, like actual in-house yarn. And the color is Moss Hill. Oh, it's also the Twinkle DK. The next day I had time to yarn crawl was Tuesday, April 29th, and I started at Knit Dallas. They got a cute little stamped bag. I got the John Arbon Devonia, which was a really, really pretty color. The makeup is really cool. It's Exmoor, Bluefaced, Leicester, and Wensleydale. It's all wool from Devon, and it feels really nice. The next one I got from there is Kelvin Woolen's Camper series. Oh, it's really gorgeous. And the color is Lichen Heather. The last one I got is from, I think you pronounce it, Biches and Bouches, which is an Italian company. And it's the Le Coton and Alpaca, cotton and alpaca blend. And it's very interesting makeup. I don't know if it'll focus. On that same day, I went to Fiber Lady, which is located in Louisville. I got two of their in-house yarns, and it was amazing. The owner of the store asked me if I was there for the yarn crawl. I said yes, got all my stuff stamped, and then they said if or asked if it was my first time in the store, and I said yes. And they took me back into the room where they make all their yarn, and it was just the coolest thing. I got to see the virgin wool and how it's split into smaller sections, and then it's mixed with other fibers or just spun itself and then like dyed. Oh, it was so, so cool. I loved that experience. And so I got two of their in-house yarns because of that, because I wanted to support them. The first one I got is Musu Ice, and it's 90% bamboo, 10% silver metallic yarn, and most of the yarns that they make there are bamboo or a mix of bamboo. has a really great sparkle. The other one I got is a hand-painted luxury weaving yarn, which I'm gonna double up the strands so I can use it because I don't weave. I would like to try, but I don't do that yet. And this is it. Oh, and this one is in the color Fern Green. This one is Touch of Spring. The last place I went that day was On the Lamb in Grapevine. I got this really cool sparkly fiber. And I just want to hold it with another yarn to make it sparkly. It's Armée by Lane du Nord. And the other one I got is Araucania Housego Sock Twilight Paints in the color Brimstone. I just absolutely love this colorway. It was one of the more expensive yarns that I got on my trip. I was trying to do budget yarns the whole time, but I just couldn't pass up this colorway. It's beautiful. I wasn't able to start crawling again until the next Saturday, which was May 3rd, and that was the day before the crawl ended. I was just too busy to go to all of them. I started that day at McKinney Knittery, and I just love the stamp on the back of their bag. From there, I got 2 Barocco vintage yarns, one in the color Spruce and the other in Fennel. And the other one I got, I'm really not sure what the brand name is, but the line is Gilead, and it's in the color Printemps, which means spring. And it's really, really pretty. The next place I went that day was Yarn and You in Farmersville, Texas. Here's the little sticker. From there, I got 3 Lang London Superwash in color 29. I technically went to this next one last, but I'm showing it next because my last one is a lot of yarn, so I'm saving the best for last. This was Lone Star Yarn in Bedford. I got 2 Alpaca Yarn Company classic alpaca tweeds in color 1117. Technically, the second from the last store that I visited, but like I said, I got a lot from here, is Fiber Circle in Farmersville, Texas. It was really, really close, like on the same little tiny town square as Yarn and You, but they're very different types of stores. First one I got is Knitting Fever Anemone in color 2. It's just this like mossy looking, lichen looking yarn. Really, really interesting. Wait, let's see. You want to go to Papa?
That's right. Happy little girl. Come on, baby. There you go.
Bye, Miss Rat. Next is Katia Stratos in color 101. And then I got 2 of these. I think the brand is Online, like it's called Online. I'm not quite sure. But they also kind of look like moss. And I'm also not sure what color they're called. And then an Ella Rae Classic Sport in color 10, which looks very similar to the Lichen Heather that I showed previously. I just apparently really love that color. And I got 2 Peria Night. They're a sparkly like crochet thread that I can add on, just like the black one I showed earlier. And they don't have a color listed. And then I got this sparkly crochet thread. which didn't even have a tag. But it has gold and silver sparkle thread in it, and the main color is kind of taupe, and then it's like wrapped in black. I just couldn't pass it up. And then a brown Sheep Co. Lenoloft worsted weight in the color Scottish Hillside, which is absolutely perfect because we're going to Scotland later this year.
Hell yeah, we are.
Hell yeah, we are. And this, which I think maybe the store printed this, but it's just it's just beautiful. I don't know what it's called or anything like that. I know the makeup, but it just says A3 variegated green brown, and it's polyester. But as you can see, it fit my color scheme. And then I hit the jackpot with Noro yarns. I've been wanting some of this for so long. I got Noro Silk Garden Light in the color 2118. And 2 Noro Kama in color 4. And 3 Noro Takuma in color 6. So that was all the yarn I got from the North Texas Yarn Crawl 2025, my first ever yarn crawl. I got this cute little bag, and here's my passport. I don't know if it's focusing. I hope it is. As you can see from the passport, I wasn't able to make it to 3 stores, unfortunately. I really, really want to go to them, but they were very far away. I will definitely go to them in the future, though. They are on my list to visit. The first one I wasn't able to make it to was U to Yarn in Waxahachie. The second one is the Cotton Mill in Bonham, and the third one is Quixotic Fibers in Denison. I was also given a needle sizer. They were giving them out during the yarn crawl. And then from every single place, you got a little stitch marker, and they're really, really cute. I'll show them close up later. So I actually do have a plan for all of this yarn. I know I have more than I need for this project, but I will make something else with it too. I already had a plan to make a really long maxi skirt that's green with all different textures of yarn, colors of yarn, and stitches all throughout it, just to give it a lot of whimsy. And I got the idea from EcoShun. She did a few videos with different kinds of maxi skirts like that, and I just absolutely fell in love. And so I had started on the maxi skirt. I did my waistband, just a simple ribbing, and then I started with yarns, and then I went on the yarn crawl. And after the first day, I had only gotten green yarns. And so because I only bought green yarn that first day, I thought, since my maxi skirt is going to be greens, why not just continue this pattern of only buying yarn at the yarn crawl that I'm going to use for this skirt. And that's why all my yarn is greens. I also just love green. I will definitely make a video of me making this skirt and show you the different stitches I use and the different yarns, but oh, I am so excited for what it's going to look like. I actually checked out this book from the library, just crochet stitches, and I've tabbed a bunch of different stitches that I want to use. A lot of them are for this project, but some of them I need to use for other projects. They won't work for this one, but I'm really, really excited to do these. I started crocheting at the end of last year, and so there are so many stitches that I don't know, and then that book just opened my mind to so many more. I had heard about a lot of other stitches, but that book just has so many. And for everyone who made it to the end of this video, first, thank you so much. This is my very first video. I really appreciate it. In the comments, you should tell me what your favorite yarn was that I got and what you would do with it. And let me know if you've ever been to a yarn crawl yourself and where it was, how many stores were involved in it, because this is a really cool thing. I love that they have this every year. That I actually knew about none of these stores because I, like I had already said, just started crocheting. So I now have a bunch of local places that I can go and visit all the time. Come here, Miss Baby Rat. Baby. Little Willow is here telling me that you should like this video and subscribe if you want to see more of my videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
See Mama?
Go see Mama? Go see Mama? Oh, there's the girl. The girl.
Rat!
Tail and face. Tail mustache. Baby rat. Here, she wants to go on my chair. There. Oh, she's a silly girl. Here's a baby rat. Little Miss Girl.